My name is Patrick Walsh, and I'm here to give you, my brother and sister Americans of every race, gender, and ethnicity, a political reality check. Today, we're confronting critical issues challenging our values, our families, our economy and security, and our freedom of speech. The challenges even threaten our commitment to each other as brother and sister Americans. We've got dangerous issues on every front, and I'm going to call them out, and I'm going to tell you precisely what I think we need to do about them, together, with logical, principled, and even some business-minded solutions. So what are some of these dangerous issues? How about gender ideology, the rush of special interest to try and legislate gender speech in our society and on our college campuses, telling us how we're supposed to feel about it, to the absurd point of presuming to tell us how public restrooms are to be used moving forward, without regard to our biological sex as male or female, or how these changes may affect our society, our safety, and the psyche of our impressionable children. How about some straight talk and sensible, logical solutions for immigration policy and enforcement, based on our values, our common sense, and what's in our security and economic best interest, putting our concerns as Americans first while also doing the right thing? How about fixing our failed public education system, once a model for the world, now one of the worst in the industrialized world, and a laughingstock? Let's do what's right for our children, the future leaders of our country. Right now, they're set up for failure, and we're importing high-level talent from other countries to support business because we're unable to develop our own homegrown talent. How about our obsolete and complicated tax system that nearly no American agrees with, and the role of the IRS? I'm going to tell you how and why we should do away with it and replace it with a simpler construct, with no tax returns for individuals. And I'm going to give you specifics and tell you how we can repurpose much of the dedicated and talented staff of the IRS to do some important work for our country that they can take great pride in doing. And what should we do about our healthcare system and social programs? Who says you can't be economically conservative and still have a heart and do what's right for the truly disadvantaged, handicapped, or temporarily unemployed people? You can. And I'm going to give you specific common sense solutions. After all, we're in this together, as brother and sister Americans of every race, gender, and ethnicity. Is anyone worried about our ginormous, ever-rising debt burden? Does it scare you that we're like drunks on a binge, and that few are thinking about what happens tomorrow when the bar tab comes? And how should we approach our security and military policies in a dangerous world? Well, the list of critical issues goes on. I'm going to give you the call-outs and real implementable solutions, but we have to be real with each other and engage and be willing to listen and have hard conversations together. And I know that's not easy. Today, I'm telling you what direction I'm coming from and why, so you don't have to figure it out, so we can get that out of the way and we can listen to each other.